It is I once again, the angry, educated black man. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? It's been a week. I'm back here. I just want to say I want to thank all my fans and subscribers for, just watching and, reaching out and having comments and suggestions. It was amazing. I'm just hyped because, I got my stuff together. I'm getting ready to head to Vegas. I just went to this lit-ass party this weekend. It's all been good. I'm looking forward to what's next, Check out the gram, see what's good, and shout out to AF Shooter for getting them dope picks. So, now, on to the show. Now, there's a lot to be angry about. 2016's been a rough year, so let's get to it. So, side eye. We're going to start with, so are people being sympathetic towards Fidel Castro? Like his death? Because I'm just confused. Once again, this is one of those baffled moments. But, let me just get straight to it. I have to say that no one, okay, before I'm bad, my phone's ringing. I'm going to turn it off for you, though. I got you. I don't even know where it is right now. It's not on me. Oh, there it goes. All right, let me just turn this off and keep you. But anyways, we back to it, though. But, I want to be clear about this. Fidel Castro was a fucking dictator. He left his people in oppression for over 50 years. What are we talking about? Speak to somebody who's from Cuba, who actually had to get off the freaking Cuban nation and swim in them shark-infested waters in Florida and then proceed to come here with nothing. First, they had to have the courage. They had to have the balls. I'm sitting here talking about I'm the angry, educated black man. Please, these Cubans and what they've done compared to me, my oppression is nothing. So let's start there. And really, that's all that needs to be said. The only people that should be talking about anything about Castro and what he's done is other Cubans and people who were under his oppression for all those years. And if you looked in Miami, they were celebrating. So Trudeau, Kaepernick, I'm gonna call y'all motherfuckers out. What's good? What's going on? I will call out some. We gonna leave that there. But in that system though, in that sense, we gonna go to the fuck nigga of the week. And that is the prison systems. Once again, what the fuck did I tell you? This Trump shit. So once again, he's elected Josh, I'm not exactly sure what his name is, but Josh Elliott. So they're going back on their privatizations of the prison systems and saying that not only have they renewed their contracts of the prison systems that are not only oppressive towards African Americans, but also in the sense that the prison system itself is oppressive. There have been many reports from the ACLU and there's a law center. I don't know if it's a law center, but an organization down in the South in Georgia who's also trying to fight. I think this is the number one thing about racism. I think we missed this all. I shouldn't say we missed this, but I think that the focus is this caste system of the prison system. This is the ultimate fuck nigga. This is the secondary building of slavery. And what I'm trying to explain to people is by putting Trump in office, you're bringing in another facet of basically us going backwards, because what Quartz article talked about even more is they're going to do the same to illegal aliens. They're going to create another caste system where it's some bullshit charges the same way they did for us when Reagan was elected and we had the war on crime. He already said stop and frisk was effective. They may elect Giuliani, so what the fuck? Y'all want to sit up here and say it's all good? Fuck that shit. Nigga, I ain't trying to be happy and shake hands. Let's go to war. Well, no, we not go to war. But you know what I'm saying? Go, just be as diplomatic as possible and do everything that we can, I really didn't mean that. Everything we can to just do, we got to do what we can, man. We just can't be sitting back. I'll definitely try to send any memos or, information that I can and try to update and make sure I'll be on it with you. So I'm here. But on to the next thing is, y'all see this white bitch that talks about she was discriminated against?
Your job is to ring people up and tell them to have a nice day. You are not going to give me a psychology lesson. You are not going to tell me who I can vote for and who I can't vote for.
Let's stop. She was discriminated against in Michael's. Isn't that the just typical white bitch store? Michael's, my bag, Phil. But how are you gonna say Michael's the craft store? How are you gonna say you're discriminated against? And yell at the lady because she didn't give you a bag, and you gonna stand there and talk about how you voted for Trump and talk about how, oh well, do you people not want to be discriminated against? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, to be honest, white women have benefited more off affirmative action than anybody else. So she should be saying that shit to you. And you talking about you voting for Trump, you're voting for your own misogyny. What the fuck? That shit was so bizarre to me. And to see you sit there and argue for 10 minutes, I'm just lost. I don't even know what's going on in a woman's head. And she just sitting there getting filmed, acting a fool. She clearly has some problems, internal problems. Get some help. And on to more discrimination. Delta, what's good?
Donald Trump, baby. That's right, this man knows what's up. We got some Hillary bitches on here. Come on, baby. Trump. That's what I thought. That's what I'm talking about.
What's good? What's the deal? Okay, so you gonna have this man on here talking about, oh, these Hillary bitches, I'm with Trump. I'm gonna play the clip.
Baby, Donald Trump is your president. Every goddamn one of you. If you don't like it, too bad.
These Hillary bitches, I'm with Trump. So my thing is like, once again, this goes back to my hands, nigga, like my hands. Like, see, you would think like he's a big dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do to him? And it's not even about the fight factor. It's about like, how are you just gonna speak to women like that so disrespectfully? Like, just a group full of women who are sitting there, they pay their money just like you have. There's no need to be yelling Trump or you know, going to these sort of links. So my thing is he clearly is a weak individual and has a weak ego. So I would get into an argument with him to where he would feel like so less of a human being that he would be ready to fight me. Because like, that's how those people operate. And for me, you're just not gonna be calling my sister a bitch. You're not gonna be calling anybody a bitch. That's just not gonna fly with me. So that's just how I feel about the situation. And Delta didn't even kick this man off the flight. That's the crazy part. So he just was on the flight. So what questions me is in another situation, a Muslim woman was kicked off the flight because of somebody reported that she looked suspicious and had a hijab and her husband was sweating. And I'm sitting up here like, so Delta, this is like a bad running back in Madden, you know what I'm saying? You just going opposite directions, and I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You gotta wrap this shit up, and you gotta get it together, Delta. You gotta get it together. Y'all almost was fucking nigga of the week. Runner up. Oh, man. God damn, man. I don't know what to do, man. I'm just fucking angry, man. So now we're hearing that Trump is also gonna cut climate change research. So I just want to bring this whole to y'all. Like, so the Earth has been around for maybe 1 billion years. Like, I didn't look at the exact numbers of 1 million years. Humans have only been around for, maybe hundreds of thousands of years. We ain't even been around that long. And we're already fucking up the place that we live and the little hundreds of thousands of years that we lived here. And we're going to continue to cut research. There's people in fucking Uganda. There's people in the Alps. There's people, let me go look at my damn list. There's people in Pacific Islands, the Galapagos Islands, the Northwest Passage. We have rising sea level. We have all different types of hurricanes. We have wildlife dying out. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, of all things, of everything, can we at least take care of our fucking planet? Like, the fuck? This is the place we live, we eat, we do everything here. We can't even take care of the fucking planet? We just gonna have another 4 years of hot fucking shit? I see why your hair turned orange, bruh. It's so motherfucking hot. Just not doing shit about shit, man. All right. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I feel about the Earth, man. Let me just get this last segment out, man. I'm good. Man, y'all know how I feel about the Earth, man. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm just angry. But I am gonna get out my notepad, though. I'm gonna get out my notepad because, I don't know if I'm gonna continue this segment because it's just, there's a rare situation where I just have so many fucking questions. And we've been on the topic of discrimination, but I can't figure it out. Maybe you can help me, So I'm gonna play the video for you, and I'm just gonna, each time I have a question, I'm gonna stop for you. And I'm just gonna call this, like, what the fuck? I have so many questions. So.
Something strange happened to Rick Berry and his roommate Philip Blackwell when they went shopping in this Carytown drugstore last night.
Okay, where the fuck is K-Town? That's the first thing. Where the fuck is K-Town? I have no idea. The first thing I gotta do, where is K-Town?
Berry asked an employee for one thing.
Sliced cheese. All I asked was for sliced cheese. And she told me that they didn't carry it.
How does CVS not have a slice of cheese? Like, how you gotta ask for a slice of cheese, bro? You know they got cheese.
Berry said before he knew it, the two employees just vanished.
We looked around for about, I want to say 30, 45 minutes.
Who in the fuck waits 30 to 45 minutes for a fucking slice of cheese? Bruh, 30 to 45 minutes for one slice of cheese? Dog, I could go to a bodega and get that shit real quick.
And we couldn't find anybody.
A third customer was also in the store.
There was somebody else in the store before you? For real? What the fuck was he doing?
He was actually in the store before we were.
Okay.
Yeah. And he had a bad tooth. All he wanted was some Orajel. That's all he needed. And then the employees disappeared.
Shit, when the employees disappeared, why didn't you?
And we all just became part of some weird event.
Eventually, Berry says police showed up. The customers and the police worked together to find the missing employees.
This nigga Snapchatted himself looking for the police? Looking with the police for an employee?
He was laughing with us because, you know, we were like, this is how, you know, weird movies start, like weird apocalyptic movies start, just joking about it.
And Berry shot his own Snapchat video that shows officers trying to find the employees.
Someone called the cops on us.
Dog, why the fuck do you have time for a Snapchat interview? Like, this shit is really blowing me right now. Like, what the fuck? I have so many questions. What is going on right now?
Eventually, the officer took another phone call, and that's when the 3 customers were
being kicked out because they were scared of us.
They should have kicked your dumb asses out. Matter of fact, they need to close that store, and everybody at that CVS needs a fucking side evaluation, for real.
And they were hiding.
Well, I'm letting you know, you gotta go.
Just told us that we needed to leave the premises or else we were going to be arrested for trespassing. And that completely flipped the script on all of us, and we had no idea what was going on.
I mean, I really can't tell if it's discrimination or not, but shit, I can't get past 3 motherfuckers sitting in CVS for an hour. All y'all motherfuckers stupid. I can't help you. I'm sorry. Man, so many questions. But I'm gonna hit you with this nice dance break and we gonna lighten it up. I'm sorry, that was an angry session, but I had to get it out. Thank you. Thank you. Turn it up.
Can't nobody fuck with me. All the lean I serve is free. This shit come from A to E. Hoes in front of me. Nasty in front of me. Nasty as I wanna be. That boy just don't wanna be Gucci. Rolex is the lead.
Whew. Alright, I'm back. Man, multi-millionaire LaFlair. It's the hottest thing Gucci came out with since he came out. Man, real talk. Been up 24 hours. Alright, we gonna get back to it though. I took a little shot of Cuervo too, you know. But yeah, anyway. So back to my little soft segment. So I'm gonna go to this Marvel vs. Capcom 4 coming out. It's coming out in 2017. It's gonna have all the Marvel vs. Capcom characters. You know, if any of my Marvel vs. Capcom fans, we know how epic this is. You know what I'm saying? They don't release a lot. They've had it out since I was a kid, so that's for 20, 30 years. So, you know, ooh, I said 30 years. 25 years. Thank you. All right. So, but anyway, the more important thing is that, you know, it is coming out, but they're not gonna have the X-Men characters, which is, it's really gonna suck, you know, because Fox still owns the studios. But on a more positive note, I know that Thor 3 is coming out, and you know we're gonna see what happens with the Hulk and Thor, and you know where they were during the whole Captain America Avengers thing, because you know they fighting on otherworldly shit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta mess with the Infinity Stones. You know Loki is the motherfucking king, and we got Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out too, so we probably gonna see another snippet of Thanos, and another Infinity Stone is about to get lit. Goddamn Marvel! Yo! I need somebody to go to the movie theater that's gonna be lit with me, you know what I'm saying? Just letting you know. Alright. So, now we're gonna go to the sports segment. I mean, you know, sports is just pretty much what it is, you know, NHL, we're gonna really fuck with that. NFL, you know what I'm saying, the playoffs are coming up. I know for fantasy, you know, playoffs are coming up, so a couple, you know, myself, I'm gonna make the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, but just a couple players to pick up to pad that roster, you feel me, is, you know, you got T. Gabriel, I don't know his first name, the one who plays for the Falcons and had a nice move. You got Inman, Dontrell Inman for the San Diego Chargers, you know, if you need some receivers. Vernon Davis, we don't know if Jordan Reed's gonna be back healthy, so that may be an option, because he's low on there, nobody's really fucking with him right now. And there was one other person, Ted Ginn Jr., you know, it looks like Cam has finally figured out his deep options. So, you may want to pick him up and see what's good. Because I know the running backs suck and there's plenty of quarterbacks. I mean, you got, I forgot. You can probably pick up Kaepernick maybe. And I think there's one other quarterback on the waiver wire that may be nice. But anyway, let's go to basketball. I want to give you my 3 gems this year. Not only fantasy, but also on the court. You know what I'm saying? So, if you put up the fantasy numbers and off the court low key, that's the ones you want to get. We got Rudy Gobert, you know what I'm saying, the center for the Utah Jazz. They've been balling out. They could look like they could get a 4 or 5 spot. He can rebound, block, defend. Big man holding it down. Next we got Evan Fournier. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know about this man, but this young man got some English to him. But that nigga got some English to him, you know what I'm saying? Real talk though. He got the 3, he got the drive, and with this struggling Orlando Magic, you know, he should be doing his thing, even though they won tonight against the Spurs. Then last we got Chris Stopps, which isn't really a hidden gem, but this motherfucker is a beast. Like 33 minutes, almost averaging 2 blocks, almost 10 rebounds, and 22 points. This man is beasting, man. I gotta give it to Chris Stopps. He's that dude right now. He's that dude. And on that Chris Stopps note, I'm gonna go to that Melo commercial.
I mean, you're definitely really good, but greatness?
I'm a 9-time All-Star.
That's more of a popularity contest.
I won a national championship in college.
Come on, man, that doesn't really count.
I have 3 gold medals.
Against, like, Peru.
You guys spend a lot of time commenting on the internet?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Where Melo was talking about greatness. And, like, I just love that commercial so much because everyone's like, oh, why doesn't Melo have a title? And he just breaks shit down to him. Like, let's be real. Are you Melo? Have you ever been Melo in your life? Have you ever scored 20, 30,000 points in your career? Or however many points this man scored? No, I don't think you have. So why do you even feel like you have the need to comment? Like, I love that shit so much. Like, stop talking. Stop being on Twitter. Stop being on Facebook. And get up and do shit. You know what I'm saying? So Melo on some real shit with that. I fucks with that commercial. I think a lot of people missed the message. A lot of people were like, oh, yeah, Melo's a scrub or something. I'm like, coming off. But I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. Like, Melo been doing shit. It's just a matter of, you know, sometimes your talent doesn't convert to a championship. That's not great. That doesn't mean it's not great. But, you know, I do gotta catch this flight. I'm not gonna give too many details about what's going on right now. But I am gonna catch this flight. I'm headed to Vegas. Thank you for watching the show. I'm looking forward to comment suggestions. You know, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it in. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time. We gonna get lit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still angry. All right, I'll holler at you.